Alrighty. Oh man. Oh boy. I really don't want to do this. All right. Let's just get my 100 out of the way. All right. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 30 down, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 50 in. Got our first 50. Getting our first 50 in. Next, let's go. See if that works. Uh, 51. 52. 53. 54. We're here to train. 55. 56. 57. 58. 59. 60. 61. 62. 62. 63. 64. 65. Man, these clothes are getting too short. 66. 67. 68. 69. 70. 71. I'll take these dang clothes. I'm gonna take the sweater off. 72. 73. 73. 74. 75. 76. 77. 78. 79. 79. 79. 80. 81. 82. 83. 84. 85. 86. 87. 88. 89. 90. 91. 92. 93. 94. 95. 96. 97. 98. 99. 100. So we got 2 sets of 50 down. I'll probably do 2 more. At least get 200 in, right? But before we do this, give me a second, guys. Too bad I gotta have a shirt over this. This is where the fast sucker rubs against my skin. Hang on, guys. I know what you guys are thinking. Like, Jacob, why can't you just show off with your shirt off? Well, I really don't want to show off. I really don't want to show my gains off. I'm not here to show off. I'm here to work. I'm here to show you the work. Because if the work doesn't get done, you ain't got nothing to show if the work ain't getting done. That's the problem. All the viewers want to see muscle. They want to see gains, and that's cool. I do too. But here at the same time, you got to also realize gains only come on the plate when you put in the work, when you go to Rep City. I could do this all day long. Look at this, guys. Look at me. I could do this all day. But what about this? What about just a good old simple work? Just a good old work. Just simple good old work. Everybody wants to see the results. It's just like getting your driver's license. Everybody wants to get their license, but they don't want to go from the beginner's level. Oh, let's just forget about the permit and let's get the written test and let's just go on to the driver's test. That doesn't work like that. You got to go do your written test before you get your driver's test. So no, I ain't showing off no gains. My gains are going to remain hidden. And I'm pretty sure by time spring comes, all this hard work that everybody's putting in right now, it's all gonna go throughout. It's all gonna go throughout the window. It's gonna be drawn out the window because by the time they get where they want to get, they just think everything just drops. Oh, I got my receipt. Oh, I got my muscles. Oh, I got this. I got that. And it's already summertime. I can go back to the old way of living. Go back to eating ice cream all the time, eating the cookies all the time, going to McDonald's all the time. I'm gonna go back to doing this, and you're just gonna start working out, and you're gonna expect your gains to stay on the table. You got to maintain it, my friend. You can't just sit there and reach your goal and then just start drawing it out the window by going back to doing other things that ain't good for your health. Once you have reached your goal, you must stay consistent with it. You must maintain what you have made through the winter months. This ain't no game. This is a lifestyle, guys. I don't know what y'all after, what y'all seeking. And I ain't talking about the ones that I ain't talking about the ones in the community. I'm talking about just random people out there. Y'all, once you expect everything to be okay, you think your muscles are just gonna stay the way they are without staying consistent. You have to stay consistent. I mean, no, I'm not saying that you're going to lose your gains overnight if you start working out. No, if you're natural, you ain't going to lose your gains that fast. In fact, you might have your gains for a while, but you have to stay consistent. You have to keep on moving. You got to keep on moving your body. I did 500 burpees yesterday. I really don't care how long this take me today. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We stay working. Spring, summer, fall, winter, we stay working. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. 16. 17. 18. 19. 20. 21. 22. 23. 24. 25. 26. 27. 28. 29. 30. All 4 seasons long. We don't skip a season. All 4 seasons we put into reps. We go the rep season all year round, not just for a vacation. All year round. Let's eat. 31. 32. 33. 34. 35. 36. 37. 38. 39. 40. 41. 42. 43. 44. 45. 46. 47. 48. 49. 50. No, sir. No, ma'am. We don't skip seasons. A lot of y'all might do that winter arc. I don't do that winter arc. Even though it does make sense to go heavier, to go more all out in the wintertime, which I understand that. And then lighten it up during the summer months. I get that. But regardless of how you do things, you shouldn't just make it a season and stop. Like a bodybuilder, they might go do a season of training, but then they'll take a season off. But that's not how I train. This is all year, baby. We train all year round. We don't train January to March and then, fall into December. We train all year round. We go to Rep City all year round. Gotta stay consistent all year round. And you know this as much as I do, you guys, family. Once you have gone without training for an amount of time or a certain amount of time, we all know how hard it is to get back into it. So why even stop training just because you need a break? Okay, if you need to cut back on the training a little bit to give your body a rest, I can understand that. But why quit? Oh, I gotta stop training. I need a season off. The hell we don't. I mean, you need to cut back to let your body rest, fine. But we don't stop training. The hell with that nonsense. You got me tripping. Man. Hell no. Man, I gotta get another 50 in, man. Just thinking about that makes me sick to my stomach. We don't stop training. 51. 52. 53. 54. 55. 56. 57. 58. 59. It sounds so silly. 60. 61. 62. 63. 64. 65. 66. 67. 68. 69. 70. 71. 72. 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 10 more, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, one more. That's 200 burpees weighted. I think I'm gonna stop there, guys. Before I did this, I was in the gym. I did 150 pulls. Well, some of it was weighted. A lot of it was body weight. Did some overhead press. Did some core. The only thing I didn't manage to do today is dips, but I'll do that tomorrow. Alrighty, guys. Woo! That was a good workout. Not the best time today, but you know what? I was talking a little bit, and I just didn't care. Like I said, I did 500 burpees yesterday, Tomorrow we're gonna probably be doing a lot more burpees again tomorrow. Because January 31st is coming up, 8 days out. Me and the Reaper, the Burpee Reaper. If you don't know who the Burpee Reaper is, we're gonna be doing 1,000 burpees. Me and the Reaper together, we're gonna be knocking out 1,000 burpees. We're gonna destroy that Holy Grail routine. We're gonna take it and we're gonna stamp that and we're gonna send it off to the White House like it's been completed. 1,000 burpees has been completed. We're gonna knock that out. So, and I'm pretty sure we're gonna have more burpee routines in the future with the community. I don't know if we're gonna be doing. I don't know if we all gonna be doing the Holy Grail together this year, like y'all did last year in April. If y'all do, just let me know, because I'm planning on staying injury free, taking care of myself, making sure that every body part and every muscle group is being trained properly, taking rest days like I should, recovery. Mostly it's just recovery. And one thing that this challenge has taught me is to be more consistent on my surroundings. It's taught me to stay consistent with my training. Don't get me wrong, but it's also taught me to like change my surroundings, my lifestyle, because sometimes your bad habits and all that can interfere with your recovery time between training sections. If we're staying up too late, or if we've been eating too many potato chips, or we're drinking too much soda, or we've been in alcohol too much, or da 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 da. We gotta think about these things, because these things right here can take a toll of your recovery time, and your recovery time is very important. That's the reason why I can come out here, even though I didn't do as many burpees as I did yesterday. It's because my recovery time's been great. So each day as I come back and I get stronger doing the burpees, even though the burpees never will be easy. But my recovery time is important. It is very important. Y'all guys gotta take in consideration your recovery time, especially when we're doing this challenge, and we have to do. We're doing. Well, I mean, we don't have to do weighted every day, but I choose to do weighted every day because it's just something that teaches me to hold myself accountable. And it's not a big deal. It's just 10-pound fast. Not a big deal, but it's still, I mean, just the fact that I have to put it on, it gets on my nerves. I'm kind of ready just to do some regular burpees again. But, this is, like I said, this challenge is teaching me to stay consistent. It's teaching me to hold myself accountable and to stay consistent with it. And that's the reason why I participated in this challenge, or the Burpees Giants challenge, is because I know it's going to hold me accountable. So when I feel like, I don't want to do this, I don't want to do that, I'm going to just have to suck it up and get over myself, because I'm going to have to do it regardless if I like it or not. So that's something that we have to get, something in consideration, is that our training is important. Our recovery time is important. We should make this as a lifestyle. And if you feel good about yourself, if you feel healthy, feel happy, and you feel energized and outgoing, why will you want to stop training? Why will you want to take a season off and go back to eating junk food, living a bad lifestyle, and going back? I mean, why will you want to? I mean, I can understand if you want to cut back a little bit. I do too sometimes. As a person, I don't consider myself an athlete, but as just a person that trains, some days I have to cut back on my training and not do as many reps and do as sets and go as intensity. Because your body goes through different stress. It goes through different ways. It goes through different stages every day. So your everyday training is like going fishing. It's not the same. You're gonna have your training is like fishing. You're going to have your good days, and you're not going to have so much your good days. I mean, every day's a good day. Don't get me wrong. God is good every day. But what I'm trying to say, you're not going to be all hype for it like the other days you were. But that's the thing. Just because we don't feel like it, just because we don't want to get out there, doesn't mean that we shouldn't do it. We want a paycheck, we want to pay bills. So even though we don't feel like waking up at 5 in the morning to go to work, we have to do it though, because we got the responsibility has to be taken care of. Same day with our health. Ain't no difference. We got to take care of that. So I don't come on here to preach. I don't come on here to boss you around. I don't come on here to dictate. I just come on here to, be a sample. I have to be a leader. And if I'm not changing my ways, if I'm not changing my lifestyle, if I'm not staying consistent, if I'm not holding myself accountable, am I really setting a good example for you guys? Am I really leading you guys? Am I really doing any justice for you guys? No. So it's very important that I have to start with myself first. So then at that time, then I can start helping you guys out. So, and that's one thing that this challenge is teaching me is just stay consistent, hold myself accountable, and yeah, that's it and stuff like that. So, but anyway, guys, I know I've been talking a lot. It's just a down day, but we still got 200 burpees in today. Yesterday we got. I know I got at least 450 in under an hour. But we did 500 burpees yesterday. We probably end up doing that again tomorrow or more. I don't know. We'll just see what tomorrow has in store. I still got the rest of the day to blow today. But anyway, till then, guys, stay safe, stay strong, and I appreciate everybody for coming. Hitting my chest, brother, Jacoby. Hang on. We are not critters here. Hey, Jamie. Hey, Shem. Host of Manny in. Metro. Hawk. People blame genetics. Yeah, I don't really get in that. Genetics. I don't let that crap stop me from training. DJL, Miss Helen, Gilbert, Runner Boy, Burpees Giant, Kivo. Does that push-up board work? I was thinking about getting one today. Yeah, actually it does work, Kivo. Yeah, it does. The only reason why I started using my push-up board, I had this for a couple of years now, but But the reason why I started getting back into the push-up board is because every day doing these weighted burpees, they're putting a toll on my wrist each day, little by little. So I decided, well, because I remember that Leo uses a push-up board when he does his burpees most of the time. Even Sister Buddha, she's even got her push-up board. So I decided, like, well, I might as well get my push-up board again and start using it again. And I like it. I mean, when you're doing burpees every day, especially weighted, I mean, it takes control or it takes a toll of your wrist after a while. So just holding on to this and doing your burpee definitely helps out. So yeah, I recommend getting a push-up board. I think you'll like it. I mean, everybody's different. I prefer. I prefer. Actually, I do like it. That's what I'm trying to say and everything. But I'll probably once this challenge is over, if I probably go back to using my wrist again because I ain't gonna be doing weighted burpees every day and staying consistent with it once the challenge is up. But who else was on here? And Heavenly Star, how can I do Navy SEAL without hitting my chest, Brother Kobe? Let me lower my stand down. Now, just realize Navy SEALs are not a beginner's level heavily. But I'm just gonna show you. I don't know if you're still here heavily. Hope you are, because I'm gonna try to help you out as much from my own experience. I'm not a burpee expert. Don't get me wrong. I don't know everything. I just know what works for me. But when you're doing your Navy SEAL, of course, you go like this. You don't have to slam your chest to the ground like this. Instead, you can just hold it down like this, halfway, and then pause up. And honestly, it's kind of it's a preference. Some people prefer going like me. Hang on. Like me, I like when I do my Navy SEALs, I like going all the way down. But you don't have to do it like that. So it's really more of a preference more than anything. But you know what the Reaper says, go to all the way down, all the way up. So alrighty guys. Alright guys, I'm heading off. Hope y'all have a great rest of your weekend or your Friday. Stay safe out there this weekend. I'm praying for anyone that's in the direct path of this winter storm in the south this weekend. Well, even up north, they're even going to get some of this too. But I'm praying for safety. I'm praying for protection. And I just pray that every family this weekend is safe under God's grace. In Jesus' name, amen. And I'm praying for everybody. If you had to get on the road this weekend, anybody is in a direct path to the storm, if you had to get on the road this weekend, please take extra cautions and please be careful on the roadways. It's going to get really ugly this weekend for a lot of us. So I'm just praying that you guys will stay safe. If you don't have to get out on the roads, just stay home. Simple as that. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.